Hello dear students, I hope you all are fine and stay safe at home. I am Mamta Satapathi, Assistant Professor of Pragati College of Education, Siliguri, West Bengal. I am going to teach about NRT and CRT for B.Ed second semester from course 9, first half, unit 4. Let's discuss what the NRT and CRT. The tests or evaluations are classified into two categories on the basis of interpretation of the test results. One is CRT and one is NRT. CRT means criteria reference test and NRT is the norm reference test. Now we'll discuss what is CRT. The CRT test, it also describes the individual performance in terms of what one student can do or how much he learned or what he learned. And here the reference points are will take the traits that will measure or criteria behavior, that is the instructional objectives. And the test result is interpreted in terms of the learning outcomes. But here we will not take the reference point at the performance of the other individual. And the main purpose of NRT, CRT is it assesses the learning objectives. That's why it is also known as objective-based test. The examples of CRT are, the first example, suppose Ramesh got 95 marks in the math. That means out of the 100 mark question, only he correct the 95. For example, another is a typist type 60 words per minute. That means it is the performance of the typist. And the third example we discussed, the Ramesh pass IS examination. Okay, these are the example of CRT. Now we'll discuss what are the features or characteristics of CRT. The first feature is the main objectives of CRT is it measures the students' achievements in terms of the curriculum-based skill. The second is it is prepared for particular grade level or course level. That means suppose you will prepare one CRT test for class 5, it is meant for class 5 students only. But then that test is not applicable for class 6 students. For particular grade level, that is, for particular course level, suppose you will prepare one CRT test for the B.Ed students, that test is not applicable for MSc students. That's why the CRT test is prepared for particular grade level, the course level. The third characteristic, next characteristic, it is administered before and after the instruction. That means when the teacher will teach in the class, before teaching the teacher will ask the student to know their previous knowledge, and that test is the CRT test, and that is administered before the instruction. After finish the lesson, the teacher will also evaluate the students to test the students, and that test is the also CRT test, and that is administered after instruction. And one more characteristic is it is generally reported in the form of number of correct items, percentage of correct items, and derived score based on the correct items. Now our CRT is over. Now we'll discuss what is NRT. NRT is the norm reference test. And this test also describes the individual performance in terms of the relative position of the students. That means in terms of the relative position with a known group. Here the reference point is the relative position in some group. And the test result is interpreted in terms of the performance of the other individuals. And this test focus on what the relative position of the group, relative position of a student within the group. That means the relative position, it focus on the relative position. It does not focus on what a student learn, how much he learn, what he can do, what he cannot do. It only focus on the position of the students. And the NRT, it is a discriminant between the high achiever and low achievers. If you know the position, then you can also find out the high achiever and low achiever. And it also discriminates between the homogeneous group and heterogeneous group. Now we'll discuss what are the different examples of NRT. The same example we will discuss in NRT. The first example in the CRT we will discuss that the Ramesh got 95 marks in the math. That is the CRT example. But in case of NRT, the same example is like that. The Ramesh got 90. His position is first. Second is a typist type 60 words per 90 typist who appeared the interview. That means here the position of the typist you know. The third example is Himanshu tops in IS examination. But in case of CRT, the Himanshu passed IS examination. But in case of NRT, the Himanshu passed IS examination and also topper. That means his position is topper. These are the example of NRT. Now we'll discuss what are the different characteristics and features of NRT. The first feature is it measures the students' achievements in terms of the curriculum-based scale. And number two is it is prepared for particular grade level or course level. Like the characteristic is similar with the CRT. But it is administered only after the instruction. It is not administered before instruction. And it is used for forming the homogeneous and heterogeneous class group. The NRT, it takes only the average difficulty items and it removes the 2 easy items and 2 difficult items. And it requires a clearly defined group because to find the relative position of the students, a clearly defined group is required. These are the different characteristics or features of the NRT. Now discuss what are the comparison between the NRT and CRT. The comparison means 2 points will come. What are the similarity between the NRT and CRT and what are the difference between the NRT and CRT. First we'll discuss what are the similarity between the NRT and CRT. The similar first point is the content, the types of item, proposed, direction, scoring. These points are similar in both NRT and CRT. The number two is, in some cases, the both tests are complementary to each other. That means, in place of CRT test, you can also use NRT test, or in case of NRT test, you can also use CRT test. The next is, the administration of both the tests are same. The next point is, the similarity of the next point is, both are judged in terms of the some quality of goodness, reliability, and validity. The next point similarities, both tests are required for the placement evaluation. These are the similarity point between the NRT and CRT. Now we'll discuss what are the difference between the CRT and NRT. The difference is a CRT is used to determine the individual status with respect to the defined achievement domain. And the NRT is used to determine an individual status with respect to the performance of the other individual on that test. The CRT describes the individual performance in terms of that individual what he can do or what he cannot do. But in case of NRT, you can also determine the individual performance in terms of the relative levels of learning. Now discuss the third difference. The third difference is the CRT is interpreted in terms of the learning outcomes. And NRT test is interpreted in terms of the performance of the other individuals. Now discuss the fourth difference. In CRT, we can take the average difficult items, 2 easy items, and 2 difficult items we will take as the test items. But in case of NRT, we will take only the average difficult item, but we'll remove the 2 easy items and 2 difficult items. Now our fifth difference is the CRT, it is only the main purpose is to assess the instructional objectives. That's why it is known as objective based test. But the NRT, the main purpose is to discriminate between the high achiever and the low achievers. Now the last difference is the CRT is meant for placement, formative and diagnostic evaluation, but the NRT test, it is only meant for placement evaluation. These are the difference between the NRT and CRT. Now, today I am going to conclude my lessons. If any query, you can call me or you can WhatsApp me. Thank you.